Oh,
Yeah. So let's re-rate all of those emotions that we rated at the beginning of the session. Okay, let's see what effect that process has had. So frustration now, when you think about the scene, what number out of 10 are you?
like a 1 or 2.
Irritation?
Yeah, 1.
Agitation?
Like half.
Very angry?
Yeah, 0.
Uneasiness?
0.
Apprehension?
1.
Disappointment?
0.
Insecure?
0.
Regret?
0.
Rejection?
1.
Heaviness?
1.
Withdrawn?
0.
Hopelessness or hopeless?
0.
And shocked?
0.
Okay, that's awesome. Bearing in mind that you had, you know, your highest were 8, well, majority was 7, and 8 out of 10 was a couple of those, and the lowest were 5. So just by focusing on one aspect of that scene at work, situation at work, we brought down all those emotions, and some of them down to 0, 1. So that scene now has a very different impact on you.
Yeah, wow.
So now when you think about working and those people involved in that scene, how does it feel?
Yeah, lighter. Like I don't have the heaviness that I had before.
Yeah. And can you see yourself being dealing with a situation like that in a different way if that happens again?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So are you feeling more empowered?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So if you go,
Yeah, when I was, oh, sorry.
No, you go.
When I was chopping the wood the second time, I think in my thoughts it came in about being empowered. Somehow that came into my thoughts. So.
And the thing about being stressed is you feel disempowered, because the whole point of stress is that you're on some level, it's usually unconscious, you're perceiving some form of danger or threat. And that's anyone that is stressed is always feeling some form of danger or threat, because that is what the stress response is about, is to keep us safe. So it would have been an unsafe situation for you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to invite you, just for the last thing to do, is just to go back into the scene and see yourself, now you're feeling empowered, how you would deal with that situation.
Okay. Yeah, so completely differently. So last time in real life, I shut myself off from it. And then when I've just replayed it now, I'm more open and initiate a conversation around it. So completely different response.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, really,
So
that's really awesome. Yeah. So that's great. That's why I just love doing this work, because all you've got to do is focus on the emotional response. And if you clear those chemicals, whether it's the stress chemicals or whether it's the other neurochemicals that create the emotions in the body, that's the quickest way to change things, because it changes the cognitive, or it changes the wiring in the brain, basically. That's how quick it is. And I see it time and time again with my clients. So I just love doing this work with people. So is this something you'd like to just summarize? What do you experience with this session?
So the beginning of the, when I was thinking about that particular work situation, like I was really heavy and there was definite like tension in my body. Now I feel lighter, almost like a wave of like happiness just like washed over me. Yeah, more empowered. I feel more empowered too.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's how quick that we can clear the stress in our body. And, you know, that particular tool, it's very, very easy to use and to integrate it into your life, to use it particularly any time that you're feeling stressed. As long as it's not like rage or something like that, you wouldn't be able to use your conscious thinking to be able to make that choice. But in anything that's really stimulating you into a stress response, particularly this is the fight response tool for clearing it. Yeah, you can just integrate that into your life, and it has dramatic effects on your life.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. And thank you so much for being willing to be recorded so that I can share this with other people so they can get to know what this work's about. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm going to switch the recording off now.